Before we used CRM system, it was a hot mess. My name is Andrea Ankri. I'm the president of UTS Group. UTS Group stands for Unique Technology Solution. Our company serves anywhere between Division 8 to 28 on the commercial drawings. We do special integrations for security. We do low voltage security as access control cameras and intercom, turnstiles, glass and aluminum infrastructure, and curtain walls, gates, doors, hardware. And in that areas, we do anything from consultation, spec writing, all the way to installations and training and support for customers around Canada and some areas in the States. So prior of having Zoho, the CRM, it was using anywhere from email system. We have a software creating the estimate, Adobe create proposals, and from there we have to kind of send to the client, Excel sheet to track when we need to follow with the client. So it was a very multi-softwares mess, to be honest.
My name is Leo Isaac. I'm the CEO of Amazing Business Results. We are a Zoho Premium Partner operating since April 2013. Mostly we are helping small to medium-sized businesses located in North America, West Europe, and the Middle East. UTS Group found us on YouTube. They've been trying to find a way to learn Zoho by themselves. In the past, they had a different kind of relationship that didn't work out for them. And eventually they wanted to learn it themselves and implement Zoho in-house.
One of the things that was my biggest mistake, part of planning that implementation, I thought that will take us, a week, few hours. We show everybody how it's going to work. Everybody's going to be on board and we're done with that. That was a big failure.
So they contacted us for training and education. And since then, the relationship just evolved. We provided them training, and then they saw that we probably can be the one who can help them. And we started and provide them a full customization service, not only training.
So training is a huge part of the implementation of any application with Zoho. And now we have like a monthly training. And training is something that is never stopped. It has to be ongoing, because if you want to keep develop your team and everything, and it's something that you need to take in consideration as at least 40% of the implementation. Training is, to be honest, one of the most important thing in where to make it success implementation. The journey of actually integrated CRM system in general was over 5 years, over $500,000 in expenses before I got to Zoho. I went to different platforms that I tried before, working with different developers that were not able to kind of provide us what we need. When I got to working with Zoho and we started implementing the system, we had our obstacles all over the way. The second we launched it, we saw a major time saving.
We introduced Zoho CRM from the beginning. The Zoho CRM, the way that I see it, is the base of all the Zoho apps. It's the place that you will have your database, you will have your customers, you will have the interactions. If I click on your profile in the CRM, I like to see the emails, text messages, quotes, opportunities, notes, everything in one centralized place. So we always start with CRM as the main place.
The main benefit of implementing Zoho CRM into our organizations, it's impact different departments in different ways, to be honest. I think we're very, very productive today, and we become more and more productive every day, every update that we're doing. That is kind of something that everybody gain on any department that is using it. Another one from management side, now we have more accountability. We have more knowledge of what every department is doing and what they're creating and what is the return, and knowing exactly their ROE for each one of them, and kind of to know more information about the business.
We have built for UTS lots and lots of automations. Every time that we create an automation, there needs to be a return of investment against it. Sometimes creating an automation, it's cool, but sometimes it's also making sense financially. We are always on the right side, which is on the return of investment.
The automations of our sales process is kind of my holy grail. This is kind of where I started. I'm also dealing a lot with sales in our company. It's kind of my passion, sales and marketing. That was actually our biggest thing that we created. We reduced our creation time of an estimate from 15 minutes on average to under 5. Only that is actually saving us over $25,000 a year. We estimate around 500 jobs a month overall, and we created a process that is built from creating it on CRM. From there, we're using mail merge in way to create and adding a video to the proposal and adding specification and kind of our template, special notes for the customer in way to personalize the message to the customer, and creating different flows that fit in different type of jobs and different type of clients of when to follow up with them. Yeah, so for example, if I sent you a quote right now and the customer receive it, I have acknowledgement the client will receive it. And then we have a flow. If a client is respond to us by email, text, phone, you automatically stop the flowing and create just a test, say, hey, that person just respond to you, and action need to happen that will be matching exactly to the deal owner. And from there we can react and tell, okay, when we have to restart it and how frequently we want to follow up with the customer and create different urgency. And after a quote is approved, the process of sending a contract to sign it, to also customize the contract for the need of the client. That was a bigger part that we create through Zoho Sign and Mail Merge. And from there, creating recurring invoices under books that automatic happen, and the final invoice. And we have like 7 different structures of how clients can actually pay. If you pay by credit cards online, or he's going to pay by progress billing. And we have different features that fitting in different areas in our business. That is on kind of his own monster that we created that today is saving us a lot of money. And the time that it's saving us is even more huge, because I can speak with a customer right now and meet with them, and during the conversation, in literally under 5 clicks, he already signed a contract, he received his recurring invoice, his draft invoice for the final is done, he got an introduction with the operation team. Everything is kind of happen in one shot in literally under 5 clicks. Our sales process went down extremely of the flow, and our conversion went even higher.
One of the things that were super efficient was Canvas for Zoho CRM.
When we do the soft launch of CRM, we found there was a lot of confusions of which fields to use, which fields not to use, too many options. Even that we eliminate a lot of stuff, there was stuff that we're not able to eliminate. So we created our own design of a canvas.
In order for the employees to work in an efficient way, they need to see only specific fields that are related to them, instead of seeing many things. So we created for them canvas views that are based on the role.
It was much easier. We cut the page from to be as that big that you have to scroll 3 times to get to the bottom to something you don't have to scroll at all.
So a salesperson will see about 10 fields. An operation person will see 15 fields. And those fields are organized in a way that it's super easy to maintain and super easy to work with. And that was a game changer.
And it's making it much, much easier to kind of interact, get all the information, and create everything to be very self-explanatory.
People that were not able to function with the system before were able to work very efficiently with the system after the canvas was created.
And that is improving the productivity by at least 30%. To be honest, I don't think that we had as much success in the implementation if we didn't have Canvas. So we integrated a lot of different softwares into the Zoho portals, but also outside of Zoho with the CRM.
When leads are coming into the system, there are multiple lead sources that are not able to go to the CRM natively. As an example, when a third party will send a lead to the system, we will take the data, we will parse it, and we will create the information automatically into the CRM. When leads coming from social media, trade shows, referrals, phone calls, SMS, emails, everything is flowing automatically into the CRM and being distributed automatically based on different rules.
For example, we use Outlook integrations. So we can see our inbox of the emails under the client files of any communication we had with them. That's also creating us through flow integration, creating tasking. The second client is reaching out to us specifically. We have integration with Signed in way to kind of control anything that is document related need to be signed. with a client, integrate through mail merge. We integrate it with forms. So when a client is going to our website and it's kind of having any request they send to us, we'll come directly to our lead system that is also integrated with social and campaigns. So we know exactly the source of the stuff is coming. We did so many integrations, to be honest. I think we utilize the integration portal. Anything that is able to integrate is integrated.
So we have tons of automation from the beginning of the funnel all the way to the end of basically close one deal.
The system itself now is controlling everything of the flow, anything from a lead, all the way to a deal, all the way to an invoice, and to the actual installation. CRM is, to be honest, is a monster. And what we added to it, it's a monster on steroids. And it's an amazing tool.